So as you can see, I have a guest with me today on Business Book Bites. We're trying something different and seeing how it goes. I have an author. Exciting. So would you like to introduce yourself to us, Gillian, and then we'll talk about your wonderful book, or one of your wonderful books.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. So my name is Gillian Whitney. I am a LinkedIn live stream strategist and video coach, and I help people be more visible through recorded and live video. So that's me.
Wow, that was a very, very eloquent answer. I think whenever people ask me that question, I'm like, you've done this before. So yeah, we're here today to talk about your wonderful book, How to Feel More Comfortable on Camera. I have my copy right here. Unfortunately, it's not signed. I thought to myself retrospectively, I should have asked you to sign it but life goes on. So tell me about the book. What would you expect people to learn from your book?
I think probably the first thing that people would learn from the book is that we often stumble with what are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to say when we're on camera? And I teach you that the best thing is storytelling, because we're always comfortable telling a story. And the book's all about being comfortable. And we have so many stories on our repertoire. And I'm not talking about a story you hear, your stories, and then how they can make a point for what you're trying to do. And when you do that, talking on camera, whether it's live or recorded, is so easy. Storytelling is that secret sauce where people will lean in and be engaged with what you have to say on video.
Yeah, make it easy peasy. Yeah. Fantastic. And what do you think people commonly think about doing video that they're wrong about?
Probably the biggest thing is that people think it's just me that's uncomfortable. Everybody else can just pick up that phone and just start talking. It's not true. I'm an introvert. I always thought, only introverts have problems with being on video. So do extroverts. Everybody has problem with being on a video because we're afraid that people are going to judge us. We're afraid we're going to not look professional. We're going to screw up, all these different things. And the thing is that you only get better by doing it. You have to be willing to do those first videos, and they're terrible, and you just push on through. The more you do, the more comfortable you get. It's just like Rocky, running up those steps in the Rocky movies. You have to start somewhere, and we all think it's just us. It's not. You're not alone. Everybody's uncomfortable doing video at the beginning.
Yeah, fantastic. And then you can get yourself to a more comfortable space. And certainly that's been my personal journey with video is the first one of sort of
deer in the headlights.
And now I'm just like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, no problem.
Almost too much hand movement now. But that's the way it goes. Fantastic. And what kind of actions would you encourage your readers to take, or you're hoping that your readers will take after they've read your book?
Probably that you should prepare before you do any videos. So you have to, nobody's going to just turn on the camera and be brilliant. We all have to think about what do we want to what do we want to do a video about? Maybe jot down 3 bullet points. I don't recommend writing a script at all because that's just going to trip you up even more. But think about, what am I going to talk about? Have your story. What's the point of the story? Because nobody wants storytelling for just storytelling's sake. And then also to batch your videos. So if you're going to sit down and you got your background and you got your, you look good and you're ready to go, and you do 5 videos, do 3 videos. Don't just do one. Get them all done. And that's the best way. Prepare in advance. Test your video, make sure everything is all plugged in. I've done videos where I forgot to hit, turn in my mic, and it was like, So test first, make sure you've got good sound, good lighting, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I've done whole videos and then realized there's a big smudge. So, the smudge is the thing, or the you can't hear anything. So yes, I would agree with that. And what do you think the impact will be? What impact are you hoping to cause with your book on your readers?
I think the biggest impact is that video is what sort of leapfrogs you to the top of the visibility scale. When people see you on video, they get to know, like, and trust you. And you and I have known each other virtually, and we've done it through video. We got to know each other. And then when we met in person a few months ago, we hugged, we knew each other. It really allows for that know, like, and trust. And as much as we can write a blog post or we can put a few pictures up, you don't get the essence of somebody like you do with a video, because you hear them, you see the way that they talk. They may attract you, they may not attract you. That's always the gamble. But I think it really builds that know, like, and trust factor like pretty much no other medium can do.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And what has blown me away from doing videos is the number of people that I meet for the first time on Zoom, and they talk to me as if they know me, and I'm like, I haven't met you. And it must be because of it must be because of the videos. I even had a client once say to me, if you're the person that I know you to be, Rebecca, and it's like, but this is our first ever conversation. So it must, I completely agree with that. It must be the video. And what I actually love about your book is it is wonderfully practical, and you're giving real practical how to. But really, the bigger message that I heard or learned was get out of your own way. And I feel like you're talking to me about the medium of video, but you're kind of whispering in my ear about how to run my business, how to live my life. And I love that you've got the book gives a blend of really tactical, what to wear, that kind of stuff, but also real like mindset. You clearly know people in this space and really know. You called me out, right? You told me what I was thinking and told me how to, shift my thinking in a different way. So I think, for anyone who even is already doing video or hasn't done video or wants to do video, it's a fantastic book, and and it's really digestible. It's not a big textbook. It's a wonderful go-to guide, I would say. So how can people find you if people want to if there is anyone out there in my audience that's not in your audience, where's the best place for them to find you and get in touch with you? LinkedIn's
my jam. I love being on LinkedIn. So that's the place to connect with me. And I always tell people, if you've seen me on a video like this, then please go ahead and say, I saw you on Business Book Bites. I would love to connect with you. And I'm more than happy to connect with people. I give so many video tips always on LinkedIn. It's like you can follow me. There's lots and lots of value. And I appreciate your comments, Rebecca, on the book, because I intentionally tried to make it short, and it's a quick read. Like you can just read it really quick, actionable, so that you could actually take away and do some, immediately do things. And the best compliment for me is when somebody will read my book and they say, okay, I finally had the courage. I made my first video. And they actually, send me a DM, and I'll go and I comment. And it's just wonderful to see, because I think the thing is that we all have an awesome product or service, whatever we're trying to do in business. And if we can get our message out there, then the people can now see you. It's kind of like having a billboard out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Well, thank you so much. And I hope a few more folks will find your book as a result of this. And as always, I'll be back next week with another book recommendation. Don't know what that's going to be yet, but I'll be back. And have a wonderful day.